Hey people, what's up? I want to talk to you about something that's been bothering me for the last couple of weeks, and ultimately it's the reason why I haven't been making RuneScape videos. I'm going to put it out plain and simple. I wasn't really enjoying playing RuneScape. And there's many reasons for that, but the number one reason why I wasn't enjoying RuneScape was because of the easiness that everything is now. I don't know, it's just this game just seems so much easier now compared to the old days. Maybe I was just playing it wrong. I don't even think you can play RuneScape wrong, because it's an MMO and you can pretty much do whatever you want. But the sole purpose of playing RuneScape is to max out your character and get to the endgame content and then just enjoy that stuff. But the route to get there is so boring. I feel like RuneScape 3 now is more of a grind than enjoyment, to be honest. And what I mean by that is nobody even plays clan wars, nobody plays castle wars, nobody plays pest control, nobody plays stealing creation, nobody plays a lot of the minigames for fun or any of the minigames that help you skill. Because people just want to grind skills or grind Slayer or just go to high level bosses over and over again. I feel like it's the same process, the same cycle when you get to the endgame stuff, and by the looks of it, it goes like this. This is just from what I observed and what I've seen on Reddit and stuff. You pretty much just grind out from 99 all the way to 120. That's what everybody wants to do for some reason, maybe for the skilling pets. But a lot of people just grind at one specific skill or a few specific skills until they reach 120 and then they move on to the next one. And when they get bored of doing that, they go boss. They might do some of the God Wars 2 bosses. They might do some QBD. Once they're bored with that, they just go back to skilling. And this is usually done in Prif. Like, why else would you go train somewhere else if Prif already has the best experience rates for that high level? This is where the dead content comes in. Why would you use this crappy version when you have this better version that gets you where you want to faster, you know? And before I continue, I want to say I'm sorry if this sounds like a rant or if I'm bitching. I'm not. I'm just expressing what I've been observing and feeling throughout this past year that I've had this RuneScape account. And to be honest, if that cycle is what's coming for endgame content, I really don't want to get to the endgame content yet, because it's going to be so miserable. I'm probably going to end up quitting at one point if it's just scaling at Prif, going to do bosses, going to do Slayer, then back to Prif and repeating that thing again. I'm not going to have fun. Also, I mentioned how I think RuneScape 3 is just too easy. And it is. It really is easy. Everything is literally given to you. You have the G at your disposal. You have money-making methods that just give you tons of money instantly. And I know it's easy because I literally played for like 5 minutes every day, and I made 1.6 mil every single day. That's what got me 92 prayer at level 100. Like back in the day, I don't remember seeing anybody with 92 almost 99 prayer by the time they reached level 100. You know, it wasn't very common. And with the amount of effort that I put in to get it, it's a joke, dude. It really is. All I did was log in, go to all the rune shops, buy all the runes, make some Viswax, sell all the runes I have left over, and sell the Viswax to the G, and I made 1.6 mil profit. That's literally it. And then I would log out. Sometimes I would go do a herb run, which also brought in about 100k profit, and that's pretty much it. There was 92 prayer in like less than a month by doing absolutely nothing. The fact that you can do that, you can pretty much buy all your skills whenever you want, and that's exactly what I think people are doing. Ultimately, I think the G makes the game way too easy, and it's the reason why a lot of content is dead, kind of like Miscellanea. Why would you invest time in Miscellanea when you could just buy your seeds and logs from the G like in an instant whenever you want? You don't have to wait a day, you know? Now, I don't know if Miscellanea is fully dead content, but when you think about its use and compare it to the G, it's like the G is much more efficient at getting what you want. So why would you use a less efficient way? And this is the mindset of many players, even mine including. That's why I got bored of RuneScape and I wasn't having fun with it. Because the G was giving me everything I needed, and there was literally no hard work getting put into my account. Quests, you can forget about quests. The whole point of quests is to get experience and enjoy the lore, get some pretty good equipment that you can use on your character. But since you can easily buy Arams from the G, there's no point in even doing the quest other than to complete it. You know, there's no other point. You might enjoy the lore, maybe. Who knows? The experience, it's crappy. It's crappy because you have the G there and you can just buy whatever you need to level up your skill, and it'll be much more efficient. So why am I saying this? And no, I'm not trying to rant. I'm just expressing what I've been seeing and experiencing while playing this game. So what I'm going with this is I still want to keep making RuneScape videos. I enjoy making them. It's a lot of fun playing this game, but I have to be playing it under certain conditions, otherwise it's too easy for me. I made this Ironman account the one that you're watching now. I had one before, about a year ago, but I forgot the email and I forgot the password, so you can completely forget about that one. I don't think I had much progress in it anyways, but I made this one because I think Ironman Status is a hidden gem. It really is. It may not sound like so, but if you think about it, think about eliminating the G. How are you going to get your stuff? You have to get your stuff the hard way. You have to get your stuff by utilizing all the content in the game that Jagex has offered you. For example, if you need seeds for farming, you have to use miscellanea, you have to cut trees for bird seeds, bird's nests that give you seeds, I'm sorry. You can finally utilize that little swamp area in Lumbridge to level up your prayer in early levels. You can use the Ectofuntus. Having Ironman Status basically just revives a lot of dead content. And it just makes you enjoy the game, you know? You're playing the game like you're playing the game the way it should be played, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's just my mindset that's changed over the last few years, but I don't like things being basically handed to me. Whenever I play Skyrim, whenever I play all these other RPG games, I usually go with the hardcore mode, because I just like the challenge. And I think that's what's missing in my RuneScape experience, because I was getting bored, honestly, dude. Like, I haven't even played RuneScape for more than an hour in such a long time. That's saying something. I think making this Iron Man account is a very good idea for my YouTube and for me, because I want to play games. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy playing RuneScape. It's going to make things interesting again for me, because I have to work hard to get to the high-end content, and it's going to feel more deserving when I get to that high-end content, because I got there in a legit way. You know, it's going to be so satisfying to get to 90 prayer, because I literally had to get all the bones manually and then get my construction level to like 70 to get the gilded altar and stuff. I find that way more satisfying than just buying the bones from the grind exchange. And that was the moment when I realized, dude, I can't do this. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's not what you expected. Hopefully we're able to meet halfway on this. And if you don't agree, if you don't think RuneScape 3 is like how I described it, then that's perfectly fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video.